Right, let's try and play a game of blitz or 2205. Good luck. Let's play d5. What have I picked for this one? 3 minutes. Let's just drop back as soon as we need to. Okay, very, very aggressive. I'm going to play c5. Okay, let's take. Let's develop. We can always block if we need to and trade, although we might get into a little bit of difficulty, but again, our piece is kind of into play. We've got a square for the bishop, a square for the knight. So do we go this way? I'm debating. Or do we come traditional? I think I go this way because I can still jump over and hit the pawn. Okay. I'm going to try and give my queen a square here. Just to break that pin. Okay, comes up. So I'm going to attack that bishop. Okay, we've not played before. So he's allowing me to take. I'm missing something here. What's the idea? Take, knight takes, take. Gain a knight, lose a knight, gain a bishop. I think he's blundered, right? I might be missing something, but I think he's blundered. He'll have to take here because he hits my queen. But I just take here, right? Oh, he's got knight takes. He's got knight takes. I missed that. So let's get out of the way then and hit the pawn and try and activate a rook. Just giving ourselves a chance to get forward at some point. Oh, that does actually give us a chance too, because we hit the queen. And now we can hopefully try and double up. Or we hit the pawn. So we're threatening to capture in one move. So he's played across, so can't we just take now? I think that's a pawn, right? Because he won't give up the queen for a rook and knight, I wouldn't think. He could do, I guess, but I don't think he would. So he doesn't. So take. Right, so let's give ourselves an emergency square, even though it's not the ideal one. What's he looking at? Knight takes or something. Let's come across. Is knight up a move? Not quite. I'm going to offer the trade for a pawn. Oh, he can take. I just missed that he could take, but I think it's the same effect. I think it is. Oh, he got queen back. I'm not a fan of the position I've gotten into here. I'm miles down on the clock now. He's lucky he's got knight across. Okay, but just hit the knight. He's got no check. He got no rook across. That should be good enough. Should be. Doesn't mean it is, but it should be. That's the dangers of one piece and protecting one piece protecting another piece. Okay. We're just throwing a check and collect here. He nearly found a nice trick there. He nearly found a nice trick, but we managed to get a good win there. But if I'd have taken straight away, he had knight in to win it back. So let's see what it was in engine language. Right, I've switched the cameras over so we can now get the PG in and we can see what it was in the game review. We'll jump onto lead chess, request an analysis, just see if we made any blunders, especially in the opening. Just press the little menu icon and flip the board because we were black this game. It's really just come down to a one move blunder, hasn't it? Oh, we were better here and we blundered it back. That's what you want to try and learn for when you've made sloppy blunders somewhere. So we're a little bit worse out the opening, actually 1.3. 1.3 worse out the opening. Yeah, the queen check was okay. Oh, apologies if I'm a bit croaky again. Feel alright, I'm just a little bit croaky, but queen up, and I was planning on just queen blocking and trading, but it's better for white. And in this position, there's a blunder there, and I've got knight forward. So what have I missed with knight forward? Must be difficult to defend your knight. It must be very difficult to defend your knight. Knight to e4, queen out wide. Unless you see the full complete line, it's something you don't necessarily play, but that's kind of common sense now, isn't it? When you see that, you can sack the knight and get a pawn and then get another pawn. But yeah, that was something I missed, so that's why I've got a blunder. So that was what? That's my only blunder. 89% versus 81, CPL 2747. Then we just got a simple one move mistake here. Knight coming forward, we're in a completely level position. And the knight comes forward, allowing the king to jump in, and you don't have the escape path because the knight can then be undermined. So the engine's saying, yeah, the best bet is to just grab the pawn. It's plus 3.6. Opponent finds a potential little trick there. If you're just moving quickly and you take, you've got knight in, and you win your rook back. But obviously we just throw a check in first, and that wins the game. So very good.